those days when I feel like giving up.
I believe the storm will soon be over.
Man looking for God to work on their terms, and God is going to work on his terms, not on man terms. So at that point there, many get discouraged, many get false teaching, many just lose all faith and hope from what they even see written. Not even want to hope, believe that the one that created the earth, he has all power. Ain't no man walking on earth with power like that. The power that man have now is from the money that he or she have in the bank. Man can duplicate a tree, but man can't say, I need a tree to grow, and it grow. Man can put forth some money to turn a landfill into a forest, but man can't just speak it like God can and things happen. Man can't say in the middle of the day, I want it to turn night, but God could. And so that instance discouraged man, because a lot of men want God to be understood by everyone, and man wants to say, oh, this person here, he never did anything wrong and this and that. He loved it, everybody. But did he ever look for God? Did he or she ever look for God? The kingdom of heaven is the most powerful place there is. And who lives in the kingdom of heaven is the Lord Almighty. And to tell him he can't place a person where they actually belong, we have none. We have no right to tell him. If he want to tell a person, I don't want to see you down there on earth no more, who are we to say he can't do it? Who are we to say it won't happen? That's just like in the Garden of Eden, when the serpent talked to Eve, the serpent said, you ain't gonna die when you eat from this tree. Deception. No, God didn't kill them right then and there. And that is what Eve was looking for to happen. The tree was neither good nor bad. And a lot of good things that happened that could have been still within the realm of being walking in the spirit of holiness has just got switching over to just walking in the spirit of evil. The Lord said, if the devil know how to give his people good things, how much better will the Lord give you good things? Because the devil, yeah, he out here killing and stealing, but at the same time he got his lawyers in his pockets that he made sure that went through school. Because you got people out here that just resent the Lord because they already have wealth. Some of them was even born into it. There's more to being evil than just picking up a gun. You got scientists that's out here trying to discover new planets and want to venture off to new planets because they can't understand God. And because they can't even they feel that they understand everything so much here that they're the next God, or that there is no God. Because if it was, why do we have this? Why do we have that? One of the main reasons is because we are disobedient people. We're not a bunch of people that run around and give God the praise as he would want it, and he deserve it. We feel, man feel. I can't even include myself because a lot of men feel because things don't happen the way that they want them to happen, there is no God. You know, he took my son, he took my daughter, and the things that happen in my life, I can say that there is. At the same time, I probably could have said that there isn't, you know, because I never got a chance to see now one of my two kids grow up. But at the same time, I see why. I'm not mad at it, and it's not really my fault. You know, I can't, and I'm not going to run around here beating up on women just because they tell me to get away from them, because they don't want to sit down and talk to me. Fine, cool. I'm going to do exactly what you said. Move around. You know, I'm not going to subject myself to someone that is wanting me to kneel and bow before them but the Lord. If you're not the Lord, I'm not finna kneel and bow before you. You can do whatever you want. You know, man can have you to believe God is helping you doing this and that, and it's just basically the devil. I'm not going to turn around just because I find $30 on the ground and give the devil the praise. I'm going to give the praise to God. I'm going to make the devil just that much mad at me. Because I'm not going to give up my fight and my struggle for what I want and what I believe in life. You can take any and everything you want from me, but I'm not going to I'm not going to fall off or stop holding the cross in my life. I'm not going to put down the cross. And that's what a lot of people will want to think. They try to discourage them. Oh, you're not doing it like this and that. And some of them not even having never picked up the Bible themselves. They don't know the Lord in the pardon of their own sins. They go by what somebody else is telling them, not by what they even seen that's going on in their own life. I'm not going by what somebody else say. I'm seeing this for myself. I know this for myself. Because if you're walking with the Lord, you're not walking in the flesh. You're walking in the spirit. Because once you're walking in the flesh, you're out here with, I could say, like a beast mode. You by all means necessary, you want what you need. The Lord tell you, calm down. I need you to think about what you're doing. You're not going to do that. I need you to pray. You're not going to do that. If you can get money by selling drugs, if you can get money by going and knock somebody upside the head, you're going to do just that. That's just how the devil works. From over here on this side of the track to the red side of the track. A lot of people want to say that we're all the same. No, we're not. You have a rich fence and you have a poor fence. The rich fence, these people are born into money. Before they're even born, most majority of them and more of them are getting college funds set it up for them. So by the time that they're 18 and 21, they got over $1 million just sitting back in the bank waiting on them. But people like me that's born on the poor end, by the time you're 18, you either got 8 kids, and your mama and everybody else is trying to kick you out. If you don't already, as some would say, haven't never put together a real struggle to want something in life. Because, I'm not going to live for the next man. I'm not going to live to say, well, yeah, you got to be right. I don't see where you're right. I see where you're sitting back believing what another man say. And if you want to believe what the world say, that's fine on you. I don't have to run up behind you and don't need to run up behind you. I see it in so many words in the Bible, in that book, that they want to say that it's so much been changed. What has been changed to depict my life to the T, because I see so many times where I turn the other cheek, and show people that I'm a cool person, but because I speak on the Lord, they're gonna try their best to still get over me. Oh, he got a heart. He's supposed to love one another. Yeah, I'm supposed to love, but that it does not say nowhere in there that I have to allow you to continue to use me. It does not say I have to kiss your butt, you know. And then you got a lot of people that believe the family that you're born into is the family that you're gonna be with forever. People in your family may not even be people of God, you know, because like I said, once you're walking in the spirit, you may see the flesh, but that don't mean that you're not of God. It's a big difference. One that walks with God learns, and once they learn obedience, learn patience, you get a lot more done in life.